Hey everybody, welcome back to the Carryandcut YouTube channel. If you're new here, I sure do appreciate you stopping by and watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and also check out our Instagram at Carryandcut. I really do appreciate all the Patreons that are supporting us over here on Patreon. It's awesome to see all the proceeds go directly back into the channel to buy new knives and new equipment to help make the quality and the content better for you guys. So today we got another awesome knife from Neil over here at the Knight's Edge. This is the_Knights_Edge on YouTube if you search him. Definitely go over here. Check him out, subscribe to his channel. He's a great help to me, great buddy of mine now, and it's just really nice to see his support to me. I've sent some knives over to him, he sends them back to me, plus sends some more for me to check out. Whew, struggling on that one. Sorry about that, Neil. But he's a great guy. If you guys liked any of the content that I put out, then you're definitely going to like the content that he puts out. So he does reviews, unboxings, sharpening, tutorials, awesome live streams. He just did a 500 subscriber giveaway live stream the other day, and that was pretty cool. He did a great job on it. I was definitely impressed and pretty jealous. It seems like he's been doing it for 10 plus years. How the efficiency of it and the quality and the whole production of the thing, it was definitely pretty cool. He showed me some behind the scenes pictures of the stuff that he had rigged up, and he's just a very good dude. Works at oil refinery as a maintenance guy, like a mechanic, and so he's definitely got a pretty hard job, and it's he needs some nice, hard to use knives to get through his day. So definitely pretty cool. So make sure you go check out the Knight's Edge over there. Neil's a great dude, and you're supporting a really good cause, supporting him as he supports me. So this is one of his knives. This is the last one of the collection that he just sent to us, and he's got his LSU, fanboy attire going on this pair of 3 right here. So that's actually what we're looking at. We're looking at the Spyderco pair 3, and this one is rocking the maxamet steel. So this is Spyderco's crazy high edge retention, super hard, non-stainless steel. This thing is definitely not cheap. We're looking at $265.50 on Blade HQ's website, and I'll have that link down in the description below. So make sure you guys check that one out if you'd like to. And I tried to get a hold of him and see what scales these were before I was actually filming this video, and he said it in the live stream earlier. I just can't remember exactly what they are. They're not like a micarta. They're kind of like a fuzzy. I don't even know what they are, but they're not. They're definitely got a lot of traction to them, especially if you get them wet. I imagine your hands will not be slipping off these things whatsoever. Have a really nice honeycomb pattern on them. Of course, these do not come stock on this knife. I imagine at least I know the maxamet pair of 3s came with the gray G10 handles, and then he's got his gold anodized titanium Lynch Northwest clip. So if you guys know anything about Lynch Northwest, awesome company, made in the USA. Definitely go check them out too if you guys have any Spydercos. They do a lot of knives, but Spydercos, they definitely do a lot of emphasis on customizing your Spyderco knives. They have whole entire scale swaps, titanium scales, all that sorts of cool stuff. Really awesome anodes and everything on there. So just look at the action on this thing. He's got this thing tuned up just right. Super fall shut action on this thing. Really do like it. We got it's pretty much your standard. No, it's not your standard pair of 3, but when you're looking at it, I'm used to, this is the first pair of 3 that I've ever handled, and looking at your PM2s, the need, it came, I was looking at the history of this thing, and it says it goes all the way back to like the 2004. So when Spyderco released their military line, it was pretty iconic, and it was a great thing. And then they moved into the PM2, so the paramilitary 2, and of course that's when we got our compression lock and all sorts of cool stuff they got going on there. And then so the pair 3 is just a step down, kind of a mini version, I guess you could say, of the PM2. It's not exactly the same, but it's pretty similar. Blade shape's going to be almost the same. We do have I think it's a little bit higher. No, they're pretty much the same height the blades are, but just shrunk down. And when I actually first bought my first Spyderco knife, which was this pair PM2 right here, I was really torn on what to get, between the PM2 or the pair 3, and of course I ended up with the PM2. But it would have been, I definitely wouldn't have been depressed if I got the pair 3. This is definitely an awesome knife. Love the size of it too. I'm really digging the 3-inch blade on this thing, and if I could go back now, I probably still would get the PM2, but I definitely need to get one of these in my life. It probably won't be the maxamet one, but it might be. He lives over in Louisiana, so he has a very humid environment that he's in now, and this knife doesn't have any rust on it. We do have some nice patina going on right here, but it's definitely held up very well. I know this definitely isn't a new knife, and he's used and abused this thing, And I don't know, I'm not really digging the LSU colors though, Neil. I'm more of a Buckeyes guy myself, but it's still pretty cool. So like I said, we got maxamet on the steel. These did come originally with the G10 handles. We got the compression lock. We have pretty much the same size blade thickness as the PM2. I'm pretty sure they're pretty much identical, so we're probably going to be looking at 13,000s. This is saying 12, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be 14. I don't know, my calipers aren't the best in the world either, so 14,000 blade steel, which kind of sounds about right. I think that, what's the pair 2 measuring in that? PM2, yep, 14. So we'll call that 14. And I just really like this thing. We'll go ahead and get a weight on this thing now. I don't know what the difference between the G10 that came factory on this knife versus what's on here now, but we'll go ahead and give it a measure and see what it's looking like. We'll go ahead and zero this thing out here. Zero it out. And we're at 3.1 ounces right there. So that's pretty nice to see, like that. Let's get the measurement going on here. Get the old fancy ruler out. Alright, so from tip to the end, we're looking at right about 7 inches, maybe just a fuzz more than 7 inches. Blade length coming in at 3 inches. I don't know, that's what it says on the website, but I guess I'm not really seeing. If you're all the way back here, it might be 3 inches, but actual usable sharpened edge is right about 2.5. And we got 2 3/4 right here at the tip of the scale. So I don't even want to say usable blade. Usable blade's gonna be 2.5 inches. Sharpened edge is definitely 2.5. And size comparisons. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get the Delica 4. Pretty much the exact same dimensions on this knife. Of course, the Delica 4 is going to be a lot thinner on the carry profile and overall height. We're going to be definitely a lot higher on the Para 3, but definitely still not too bad at all. Let's go ahead and get the Rat 2. That's going to be a pretty good size comparison right there. And then how about a TRM Neutron 2? This is definitely one of my favorite knives, if not my favorite knife that I've ever owned now. So I really do love this thing. And we are pretty much the same exact ballpark, same measurements. This thing is incredibly thin in the pocket though. If you guys didn't miss a review on this thing, make sure you go check it out. TRM is a fantastic company, and definitely go support them because they support me. And then how about the Vosteed Mini Labrador? Definitely be bigger than that. This is the micro, about the smallest I like to get into knives. And then I think that's pretty much good on size comparisons. I don't really want to get too crazy. I don't think we need to go over anything else. That's pretty much, you know, some pretty good knives that I think everybody knows about. So we got our, you know, standard Spyderco lanyard tube at the back right there. We got T10 on the pivot. We got T8 on the body screws. Of course, we got T6 in the pocket clip. Compression lock that everybody knows and loves. You got the Spidey hole for all the cool stuff. Drop shut action on this thing. Phosphor bronze in the pivot. Really do love that. I just said in my last videos, I'm a big fan of the phosphor bronze washers. Big fan of compression locks. And I'm just really like Spydercos nowadays. I don't know what has gotten into me. Definitely got bit by the bug. I pretty much pushed all of my Benchmades to the wayside. Really do love the Benchmade 940 now. Though I got these awesome scales on it that my buddy Jimmy Crow gave to me. And this thing completely changed the knife. But there's another Lynch Northwest clip on it right there. Shout to North Lynch West. Love all their stuff too. Here's another one of their clips. And another one. And what else we got going on here? We got another. There's another North Lynch West clip. Where's that good Jimbo at? And there's another. This one's pretty cool too. This is like the longer version of their clip. So you can kind of see we do have a short. We'll stick with the black ones. So they have a short clip. And they have a long clip right here too. And this one has their little feather logo dude on it too. So definitely pretty cool. Let's get all those out of the way. They're not really relevant right now anyway. So this is the Para 3. Love this thing. Great shape. Really do like a small blade. You can really do some fine detailed work with this thing. And I really want to give a huge shout out to Neil. Thanks for sending this stuff over to me for me to look at. Man, that was a mouthful. Whatever you're going to say. I'm struggling here. So it's almost 7 o'clock here on Saturday, and we got the dirt bike race coming up, so I got to get off here. But I really do appreciate you guys watching, and please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Love talking with you guys. And until next time, thanks.